That's a starting lineup. Chris Golding is going to have a good one. They need to put points on the board, and I personally don't think that'd be priorities winning the game, like the boys said. And if they do happen to be in a winnable position, that's when you can start to think about margins.
Champion starting 5 for the Adelaide 36ers, Liam Santamaria. A big change from CJ Bruton.
Yeah, Kyron Galloway coming in that front court ahead of Kai Sotto. One thing we know about Kyron Galloway is making his first start for the 36ers, his third career start, can really shoot the ball. Shot 45% from 3 over the course of the season.
Anything could happen today. It is the NBL's version of the Da Vinci Code for Sunday Hoops. How does it all look? What does it look like by 6 o'clock tonight, do we think?
Well, I think that Melbourne United, with other results, they've put themselves in a very tidy position. The Perth Wildcats be a little bit more nervous than they were, say, last Thursday, that's for sure.
All that being said, Copes was right off the top. It all starts with winning. Yep. For all those teams involved, Melbourne United and Adelaide right here, it all starts with winning the ball game.
Our officials for this important contest for Maybury, James Gregor and Alex McEwen. We've got the Wildcats and the Kings coming up next at RAC Arena.
Like he was at the start of the year when Shea Yilly wasn't in the lineup. I'm the starting point guard. I'm going to make plays off the pick and roll, lob it up to Marcus Lee. But I'm also going to let that thing fly from long range, and he has been shooting the heck out of it. As I said in recent times, both teams ringing the changes. It's a high pace, high tempo we're playing out here, Drewy, so the bodies are coming in and out.
Well, Ratame's really had a 3 or 4 game stretch a month or so ago where he had a couple of where he didn't even register a bucket. So he's really rode the emotional highs and lows and the different roles when Shea Yilly's there as opposed to when Shea Yilly's not there. He's had to do a bit of adjusting throughout the course of the season.
Great D from Cleveland. Dean Vickerman not happy.
Is there a wounded Banshee on the sidelines? Oh, no. That's Dean Vickerman.
Hey, don't chase the referee.
He was fired up. It was handsy. It was very physical on the perimeter.
He was screaming. Like, he was just screaming. He wasn't even saying anything. He was just, that type of...
We don't even need to mic Dean Vickerman up. We just pick him up in all of our effects. Cleveland just knocked down, and he's starting to find his feet in this game.
Oh, that's another guy. Talk about Robert Franks, Xavier Rattan-Mays. Antonius Cleveland playing at a really, really high level, but got in foul trouble when they played Melbourne United a few weeks ago. So needs to make sure he plays smart at the defensive end. They need him out there.
Isaac Humphries foul against his former team.
And Kai Sotto, we've mentioned this repeatedly, but nothing really changes.
Peter Siddle in the crowd this afternoon.
Yeah, there he is.
I think he's had about 3 different teams that he supports in the Hungry Jacks NBL. He's been a Melbourne supporter, an Adelaide supporter. He's been a Tassie supporter.
Well, he's a Victorian.
He is.
Foremost, although he's gone off with BBL stuff and just represented elsewhere.
Okay,
and,
Bill Laurie.
Well, is it? Hey, you may not be aware of this.
No, we're not.
Go on, drive-by there for me, was that? By you, Liam. The MG, if you'd like to jump in behind just a beautiful piece of automotive technology with the all-electric MG ZS EV, jump on the website and check it out. Smoothest ride you'll ever have in a vehicle.
Adelaide break the press, and Franks takes it at Humphries. It's fast. Don't put your head down, you'll miss something.
Getting back to Kai Sotto, though, the way in which he has his defensive problems, trying to keep people in front. You can see that last possession where on the defensive end, they throw it into Humphries and Dean Vickerman just yelling to go at him. Got to do a better job of making it harder to catch. Deny, half front. When you know you've got some limitations, you acknowledge them and figure out a way to compensate for them. He really probably needs to work on that because he has been a marked, significant improvement from my eyes for where he was last year to where he is right now.
Yeah, the tricky thing for Sotto, I don't think he's really been able to maximise his strengths at the defensive end in this league over these last couple of seasons, in that he can be an elite presence around the rim, protecting that thing, setting shots, packing, but he's been caught in situations where teams have been going at him. He's had to slide his feet, move laterally, and it's resulted in situations like that where guys have been able to get right by him.
8 points for Xavier Rattan-Mays.
This is really good by Isaac Humphries. He knows the play, so he's just... See how there he shepherded out Kai Sotto? It's a screen. That screening action just creates that space for Rattan-Mays, and Sotto tries to fight through it, gets there late, and there's another foul. Second personal. So a couple of quick ones.
If you have just joined us, it's the final Sunday of the regular season. Melbourne 14 wins, 13 losses. Need a win to try and book their spot in the play-in series. And for Adelaide, they not only need to win, but they need to win big. We're talking 20 or more. And Perth and Sydney up next. Sotto turns it over. Newly downhill. Blocked by Franks. Adelaide's turn to play with pace. Sotto had it dropped off. He can't nail the dunk.
Wow, big opportunity gone begging there. Good dump off. Here's Brad Newley on the push on the Amy replay. Great contest from Franks, and then he's in the crowd front row. Ooh. And then down the other end, Sotto. A little banged up. Yeah, it's a little ginger on his way back up the floor. As Sotto left one on the cup. Ooh.
$22.15 at John Cain Arena. More than 10,000 in the house. No tickets available and have not been available for 3 weeks. Melbourne haven't played at home for more than a month due to the Australian Open tennis tournament. Back on deck today. Fans have voted with their feet. Barker. He's fouled shooting the three, and this is the sort of game and tempo that will suit Lockie Barker down to the ground.
Oh, my word. He's instant offense. He absolutely destroys it at the NBL 1 level. Played for Frankston last season. And boy, did he get hold of the Melbourne Tigers. But
wasn't the only one.
But you're right. He's out there. He can shoot it, and you can see there creating his own shot off the dribble. Works really well without the ball. And in this type of environment, where he's given that maybe not full green glowing red light, green light, just that one that's just sort of flickers every now and again. I think that he'll embrace that.
Let's get courtside to Leonard Copeland.
You guys talk about Barker. I spoke to Dean Dickerman earlier. Trust me, Barker has...
Golding dropped it off for Lee. Stripped. Fast hands from Ian Clark, and Adelaide go to the other end. Tucker sends that one out.
Elite wall up. Right at the rim there from Ray John Tucker. Great job. He stayed with Daniel Johnson to take that option away in transition, and then at the last minute comes across. Elite verticality, hang time, timing, sends it away.
The last possession of the opening quarter will be with the visitors. And a chance to take a lead into quarter time. Johnson for three. It's 27 apiece at quarter time on Sunday Hoops.
Thank you for watching. Kung nagustuhan mo ang video na ito ay mag-subscribe ka na sa ating channel. Paki-follow na rin ang ating Facebook page, Utak Pilipinas. Again, this is D Sports TV. Paalam.